Brothers and sisters, this is just some words that came to me, which I will share to you. And this is just a description on what this kingdom is like right now. Now, there are no homes secure enough for the thief not to break into, even the houses which hold a strong man. That man can still be tied up if he is not aware when the thief is coming. But if you know when the thief is coming, you can prepare for him, and make sure that on the moment he arrives, your treasures have already been moved someplace safe. This generation of people living is like this kingdom are like those who live their lives as gamblers after they have already become rich. For the one who gambles always has a run of luck. Going from town to town, the gambler makes more riches for himself than he can even count in one sitting, at least 7 times more than he started with. Then as he gets greedy, he begins to bet more and more, and starts to receive less and less. In fact, by the time he realizes he should slow his pace down, he has already placed his last gold coin down on the table. As he sees his dreams slip away from him, he crawls out of the back of the bar, falling flat on his face, broken and in misery. If he would have only realized in the beginning that the first money that he used to place bets was enough for him to be satisfied, he would have never started his life as a gambler to begin with. But now that he is broken and in poverty, so shall his experience in life help bring him back to where he is again satisfied. Only this time he will not be so quick to gamble once his comfort returns. In this generation of people, this kingdom has become like that of a nursery filled with 10 newborns, yet only half of them have pacifiers. In order for everything to be fair, the nurses looking after the babies let half of them suck, while the other half cries, and then they switch the pacifiers after a time, so that the ones who do not have the pacifiers yet also get a turn to suck, while the others cry. After a while, not even the ones who have the pacifiers can be consoled, because they are no longer just interested in the comfort, they have become hungry and desire milk. Yet even the milk has spoiled. So desperate, the nurses call the doctor so that he may be able to figure out a way to comfort the babies. And as the doctor enters into the room to the cries of 10 babies, he calmly tells the nurses that the milk has not actually spoiled. The nurses had just read the date wrong on the bottles. This generation that whines and cries over everything, as hypocrites do, going around in circles, each side doing the same things, depending on who is in authority, has yet to realize that the problems that we face are not because we have not had our comfort, but because we have not eaten our bread. Those who are wicked love the company of others who are like them. Truly they receive their reward in full in this world. Yet when the seasons change and it is time to sell your coat for the spring is coming, when you least expect it, you are hit with a storm which buries you in snow, and you become angry and miserable and freeze, all because you decided too early to sell your protection. Imagine a world where that coat is no longer so easy to buy, and that clothes are scarce, and the storm which is coming will be the worst in generations. This is what this kingdom is like at this very moment. The stores which are full of that which you need are closing, while the stores which are full of that which you want, but not full of the things that will keep you warm in the snow, are everywhere. I am not a Protestant, nor am I religious. I walk in spirit and in truth with the Lord my God Jesus Christ. As the Pharisees and Sadducees had Christ put to death, so do the same religions of man to this day. And when the Son of Man returns in his great glory, the bubble which mankind lives inside of, full of conformity of lawlessness, will be popped, and on that day all will know the name of the Lord. If you would only have even taken a moment to see with your eyes open, not the eyes you fixate on this world and the things in it, but your eyes in spirit which can focus not on this world, all of those who live within the kingdom made of iron and clay would recognize that everything they believe and trust in, all of the lawlessness that we have participated in, we will reap a double serving of that which we have sown. So here is a mystery for you. In the kingdom of heaven which will come down to earth and create all things new, it will not contain a single Democrat, nor will it contain a Republican, nor will it contain an Independent, nor will it contain a Protestant, nor will it contain a Catholic, nor will it contain an atheist, nor will it contain a Muslim, nor will it contain a Methodist, but what it will contain is the Ark of the Covenant, and all of those who have followed him. And on that day all of the tears will be wiped away, and all of the patience of those who have believed in the Son of God will be rewarded, some 100-fold, some 60. For in heaven there is no denomination, there is no government other than the King himself who sits upon the throne. For in heaven all of these things that we bring about in mankind's lack of faith and understanding the Word, all of those things are destroyed back to what it was originally before the fall of mankind. And that which it was originally was Adam and Eve dwelling with God in the Garden of Eden, where there was no religion of man, there was only faith in God. So will you be the one who is there to receive it? Or has your oil spilled from your lamp? You will not be able to buy any more, and the door will be closed by the time you get back to enter the wedding unless you have it filled already before the bridegroom comes. Repent and be baptized. Eat of the bread which my Father will give you first, then the bread of this world will also be given to you. Let the bread of this world not be your stumble block, as it will be for so many of our wicked, unbelieving generation. Therefore repent, and see with your eyes, and hear with your ears, so that on the day the thief comes to take all of that which is yours, you will recognize the trouble coming, and you will lock your doors before he gets here. We love, as believers, we love to bring charges and testimony against our brothers and sisters. We do it all the time. Denomination against denomination, belief against belief, law against law. We bring charges about brothers and sisters. We do it constantly. But that is up to the Lord to determine who it is who is true of faith and who is not. So although we can bring charges by the fruits which we see on the outside, we don't want to bring charges against every single person which is of that faith, because there might be people of those faiths which do go to church and belong to all of these different sectors that truly believe in the Lord. So why do we attack people because they are of a different denomination than us? Why do we attack people because they follow something different than us? And it is because of that plank which sits in our eyes, which does not allow us to see the world through its whole perspective, and just focuses on what we can fix from somebody else, whenever in most cases the only thing that needs to be fixed is lying within ourselves. So God bless you.